The internal jugular vein is the largest vein in the neck. It drains blood from the brain and the superficial parts of the face and neck. Its course corresponds to a line drawn from a point immediately inferior to the external acoustic meatus to the medial end of the clavicle. This large vein commences at the jugular foramen in the posterior cranial fossa as a direct continuation of the sigmoid sinus. The dilation at its origin is called the superior bulb of the internal jugular vein, and from here it runs inferiorly through the neck in the carotid sheath. The internal jugular vein leaves the anterior triangle of the neck by passing deep to the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Posterior to the sternal end of the clavicle, it unites with the subclavian vein to form the brachiocephalic vein. Near its termination is the inferior bulb of the jugular vein, and it contains a bicuspid valve similar to that of the subclavian vein. The deep cervical lymph nodes lie along the course of the internal jugular vein, mostly lateral and posterior. The tributaries to the internal jugular vein include the inferior petrosal sinus, the common facial vein, lingual vein, pharyngeal vein, middle thyroid vein, and the occipital vein of